Hey there, man. My name is Jeff Aubin, and I'm from Smoker Farms Limited. We're a small micro producer in British Columbia. So my best-selling product is our proprietary exclusive strain of Master Kush Ultra. It's available in 7s and 3.5s. It's available in British Columbia and Ontario, but we also have our vape cartridges available on Mendo Medical, which are available all across Canada. So at Smoker Farms, we have a 2,800 square foot facility. I run 2 rooms. One's 20 bulbs and one's 16 lights. We run advanced hydroponics. We use Hugo blocks for growing, and we use Dosatrons as our nutrient delivery system. Tons of HVAC and tons of dehumidifiers in each room to control the environment. So I'll never consider myself a master grower because after 30 years, I'm still learning the plant. Basically, I had sold weed as a kid at school, at parks, all the time, man. And then one day my buddy had a grow room. He brought me in it, and my eyes lit up, and I went, hold on a second. Why don't I grow the weed and then sell it like I've been doing as my whole childhood? So that's pretty much what did it for me, man. I just needed one room to see how easy it was, and but it wasn't easy, obviously, but that was the catalyst for me, man. Yeah, I'm just passionate about cannabis. I've given my life to cannabis, to growing it. It's very important to me. Obviously, money is important too, and I wish there was more money in the system, but I'm really not going to stop at this point. We're going to continue growing because it's just my true passion for really good weed, man. It's quite important. Well, the growing process, it's a unique process where you start with little plants or little clones, and you evolve it into, you can start with a couple clones. The next thing you know, you have a room full of 200 or 300 plants, and you get to watch the grow the whole time, man. When it gets close to the end, you just get to see the flowers develop, the smells, man. It's an incredible experience, and I still get excited every time a room is near the completion. It's just such an excitement in that room for me, man. The smell is just everything about it. Well, there's so many challenges in growing weed here, especially legal weed, man. I wear so many hats in the facility. I'm an electrician. I'm a plumber. I'm the grower. I'm all of these things, man. So there's just so many things to controlling an environment indoors like we do as growers. It's quite a complicated process, which I didn't learn overnight, man. Again, 30 years I've been in this game, and I'm still not doing things perfect, but I think I'm close. Well, yeah. I'm going to say that the biggest change that's happened is deciding to go legal. It was a big opportunity, we thought. I've had to look over my shoulder for most of my career here. So now that I can talk about it, now that I can come out and tell everybody, hey, man, this is what I've done for all these years, it's pretty important. And I still remember the day when we got the physical license in my hand. I was just like, wow, this is actually a new chapter in my life. And because of the licensing and legalization, I'm growing some of the best product I've ever grown in my entire life, which is something that I cherish and I always wanted to do. I wanted to be the best that I can be and the best weed. By far, it would be the Dosatron units I use for the food delivery, for my nutrients. It's by far the best thing I ever did because again, it's all about control. It's all about giving the plant the perfect amount of water, the perfect amount of food, but at the perfect time. And that's what the Dosatron system enables me to do. So vitally important. Not cheap, but worth every penny. So yeah, the first couple crops we started when we got licensed, I stuck to my dirt ways, and I realized, I'd go through my facility, I watered my plants by hand. After 3.5 hours every 2 days, I was sick of it. I needed to do something different. We needed to stand out in this legal market so people would take me ultimately seriously. So again, it's the rock wool blocks, it's the Dosatrons that really change the caliber of everything we do. And so people could notice us and that, hey, these guys grow really good cannabis. And that's the whole plan, man. Yeah. So I just got to think about that. So for me, man, I'm so thrilled that Canada decided to legalize weed, obviously, so I could have a legal job. Yeah, it fills me with such an amazing amount of pride knowing there's so many people in the world that knew about our BC bud that we grew here. So getting a little more recognition all around the world for it, It's amazing, man. I've got people that follow us on Twitter and Instagram from all over the world that just like, man, we would do anything to come to Canada to try your cannabis and other guys' cannabis. So we've heard such great things about it. So, hey, knowing we're some of the best weed in the world, man, it's a big, big, big deal, and I love it. Some people think it's easy to grow cannabis. It is not easy to grow cannabis, man. There's so many factors involved. Balancing a room, you got electricity in there, you've got water in there, you've got humidity, you've got all these factors, man, and it's vitally important to make them all work together, man, and not fight each other. So that's a lot of people still think growing cannabis is so easy. Oh, you just throw a couple seeds in the dirt and away you go. Not even close, man. Not even close. Well, sharing knowledge, yeah, it's vitally important, man. I'm not in competition with any other producer in Canada, not whatsoever, man. I have my own little niche market, and everybody else has their little niche market too. So, my buddy Bill from Purifier, man, we've been working together to try to help figure out my rooms a little bit more than that. So yeah, Bill gave me some great suggestions about temperature levels and stuff in the evening and whatnot, and I embraced I thought about it for quite a while because I don't like accepting help from people. I thought about it for quite a while, and I realized, you know what, he's probably right. And I did what he told me to do, and it's helped improve my yield dramatically, man. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, so hopefully cannabis gets legalized in a lot more countries in the world. That would be amazing to see, man. There's so many people watching Canada right now that they're upset that they're waiting and waiting. Um, yeah, I don't know how else to finish off that question.